So here are all of my transfers. Push it in. So here's a better view of them. I got one that's like a nutcracker ballet thing, I think. And then, but the goal is to try to fill up these empty parts with as much inventory as possible. We actually started this journey on kind of a really bad note. So then I've got my rack. So that is so sick. I think my booth fee was around like $64. That includes like, it was like $60 with tax. And then I made Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bailey and I'm the owner of Googoogoogoods. So in this week's video, I just have one craft fair to prepare for, but I still have a lot of things I would like to get done this week. So I thought I would start this video off by going over my to-do list for the week and share with you what we're going to be planning on doing. Okay, so the first thing is obviously just prepare for the market. So the market that I'm doing this week is actually on Saturday, and it's called the Whimsy Fall Festival, and it's in a small town called Umatilla, Florida. So it's about an hour away from here, but I think that whimsy markets are generally supposed to be very well attended, and it's mostly kind of like a family oriented event. So I think hopefully I'll do okay. But I need to embroider some more Always Be Kind shirts because I think I sold out of some of my larger sizes. So I need to go ahead and restock those and get those ready. I need to organize my new inventory that I got. If you watched last week's vlog, I had 5 new hats and 4 new tumblers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get another one of these shelves that I got from Sam's Club. So I'm gonna go pick those up tonight and put it on this side of the room, and I'm going to use that to house some of the new inventory and also like hold my sewing machine and my auto heat press and just other things that I want to like get out of the way and store more efficiently than how they are stored now. I need to take some of my extra stuff to the storage facility that I got in last week's vlog. If you watched, I cleaned this whole room kind of like out of all of the extra inventory that I had that was just kind of like sitting in here. So I had to get a storage facility to put that out of the way for right now. I need to practice the DTF prints. If you watched last week's vlog, I got an auto heat press sent to me by HTV-RON, and I also got a lot of little DTF prints. So I need to practice that because my goal is to start having like DIY shirt stations at my craft fair events, especially kind of like for like younger kids. So I've got a bunch of new like kid t-shirts, like kid blanks, and then, you know, like I said, I have a bunch of these little DTF prints. So I need to practice doing that so that I can have like a DIY shirt station at the events. I need to organize my DTF prints because I'll show you in just a second. I just kind of have them. I've not really messed with them since last week, so they're just kind of on my table in front of me. I would like to sew some winter related scrunchies, so I need to go get fabric for that. I need to make overalls for my boys because Halloween's coming up and I want them to be pain and panic, and I've not gotten started on their costumes, so I need to do that. That's not really related to the business, but it's just something fun that I need to do. I would like to maybe sew some Christmas tote bags. I have a couple of Halloween ones left over, but I think maybe some Christmas ones would be cute too, so I need to go get the fabric for that and then also sew those. And I think those would do good at the Whimsy market too, so hopefully I can get that done. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time for that. Maybe plan Christmas sweatshirts. So I've been seeing these sweatshirts, or I saw like once on TikTok and I thought it was really cute. It was like the applique in the mama font, that's kind of like the varsity letters, and it said Merry, and it had like, you know, M-E-R-R-Y, like Christmas, and it had like a Christmas theme applique, and I really liked that, so maybe I'll think about doing that. So the Christmas scrunchies. And then I also need to do some more social media planning and scheduling, like scheduling for my Instagram and stuff like that, because I have been terrible at doing that, and I do pay like for that later like service subscription. So I pay to like use this like one service to do social media scheduling, so I need to actually use it. Okay, so that's probably kind of a long intro, so let's go ahead and get started organizing these DTF prints and then testing out the auto heat press. So here are all of my transfers, and they're already in piles, like based on the design they are. A lot of them I got in 2 different sizes, because like this one could be on a kid's shirt and then that one could be on an adult shirt, or like, you know, this one can be on a kid's shirt or the pocket, and this one can be on an adult shirt. Yeah, so that's how I have it. My idea is to put them in this like binder with little, you know, paper protectors, so that when someone you know, wants to look through and see which design they want, they can be like, oh, I would like that one. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I think what I'm going to do to set up the pricing of everything, I think I'm gonna have it be like, you know, you pay like a single rate for the t-shirt that you want, and then if you want like a really small one, like this would be cheaper to get printed than like this one. Not by like a lot. It'd be like, you know, maybe like $3 for this and $5 for that, or something like that. So the t-shirt plus the thing would be like your full total, if that makes sense. Okay, now I feel like I'm just kind of rambling, so let's go ahead and get these organized. Okay, now that my booklet is all done, I'm gonna go ahead and do a test one. So there were some that were like a little bit like too big for a cover, so like the Yeehaw is just gonna have to go in there straight like that. But I think probably what I'm going to do at events is like put them in their own little kind of like trays, and you can kind of like flip through them like that. But yeah, so now that that is done, let's go ahead and do a test one. This is the test shirt I'm gonna do. It's just like a 4T. Yeah, it's a 4T by Rabbit Skins, and it's just like a white t-shirt, and I'm going to use the little manatee. It's kind of bigger than like what I would usually put on a kid shirt, but I just thought it'd be a good test because I thought it'd be cute. And this is just gonna go to like my kids, so I thought that's cute. So I'm gonna do this. So we've got our machine here, so let me turn it on. Oh, slay. Okay, let me set you up like over here while I get all of this situated. It does heat up super duper quick. I literally like, you know, just turned this on not too long ago, and it's already like at 200 degrees. So I need it to be, for these prints, I need it to be, I just screenshotted it. I need it to be 330. So I need to set it to 330. So let's figure out how to do that. Okay. I'm getting there. Okay, so it's at 3:30. Okay, so while that's going, I just need to change the timer. So with this one, so with these DTF prints, it wants you to press it at 3:30 for 10 seconds with like 6 kilograms of pressure, but this is auto pressure, so I don't need to worry about any of that. And it also wants me to cold peel it. So like, if you don't know what that means, so like after you press it, it's hot. So if you peeled it, then it'd be a hot peel, but you wait for it to cool down and then you peel it. So yeah, that's what that means. I'm gonna wait for this to heat up, and then it shouldn't take very long, but I'll check back in as soon as it's ready. So in case you did not watch the last vlog, this was actually sent to me to test out by HTV. They sent this and a bunch of other vinyl for me to test out. So thank you once again to HTV and to all of you guys for letting them know that I exist. So yeah, so it is at temperature now. So the first thing I'm gonna do is press the t-shirt just to make sure it's all flat and ironed out. Also be careful because like this is really hot because it was literally underneath the hotness. So put that on the table. And then it did come with its own little Teflon sheet. You can buy these on Amazon, but it came with this one. I'm gonna cover the shirt just to be careful. Okay, so then I think you just press the R. Sweet, okay. So now I've got a super flat and ironed shirt. And then I got this little thing from Amazon. So it was a pack that had infant, toddler, youth, and adult. So I'm just gonna try to use this to figure out where I'm going to put my design. Shirt's hot. This design, since it's not like super like straight or like has angles or lines that you need to match up with anything, I think something like this you could kind of use your own judgment about where you want to put it, but make sure that you remove this because you don't want to press that. That would be the worst thing ever. And then put my sheet back on it, push it in. That literally feels like no work at all, because like with my other, like, not like, it wasn't a clamshell, it was like a swingy out one. Like with that one I'd have to be like, ugh, and then I'd be like, and then I'd have to swing it around. So this feels like you're not really even doing anything. So now that I've got that, I'm gonna take it off and put it over here and let it cool. Okay, let's peel it. Cute. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I might like do like a double press. Like I've seen like some people where they like do it and then they like do it again, you know, just to like make sure it's really in there. So I actually might do that. Okay, so here's me doing my second press, like just as like a test. Okay, so I pretty much just like put the film thing back on top of it, and now I'm also putting the Teflon sheet. So let's go ahead and see. Probably not necessary, but just thought I would try it. So this is the final result after the second press. I do think the second press made the edges seem a little bit flatter. So that's good. So I don't know if maybe like a second press is good, or maybe I just need to press it for longer the first time. But yeah, that is so cute. It's definitely very like smooth. Like you can tell kind of, I guess, like when you run your finger that like there's something there because it's not the same texture. But like it's very, very flat. Okay, let me hold up the shirt and see what it looks like. Okay, so there it is. So cute. Let me see what it feels like on the inside. It feels like nothing. It just feels like part of the t-shirt. But yeah, it's very like movable and flexible. Like it's not like stiff. Okay. Okay. This is a win. This is a win. Yeah. Ah. Obviously not for me, but so cute. Yeah, so I really love how this turned out. I would say that the only problem I can foresee at taking the heat press to events is the issue of power going to it. So if you do events like this, you probably know, or maybe it's different from where you guys are, but I don't really have the option to use like power on site. That's why, like, if you've seen like me use my inverter in videos, that's like my power source that I bring with me, and I don't have anywhere that I can like plug this up at. So especially like if I'm like on the farm this weekend. But I do have this like generator thing from Costco. It's not a generator, but it's like a big battery thing by like DeWalt or something like that, and you use it to like jump your car, and it can power stuff, and I think it'd be strong enough to power this, but I don't know for how long because it doesn't keep its charge for very long. So that's also going to be another thing that I have to test while I'm there, obviously. And if it doesn't stay powered for very long, I mean, I'll have to figure something else out, but I think I'm going to try it. So yeah, the heat press was a major success, thank God, because I bought a lot of t-shirts and a lot of DTF prints. I don't have a ton that I can do for the rest of nap time just because like I think it's like about to be over, and I'd like to wash this tablecloth because it got pretty dirty last week, and DTF prints for some reason I guess like are a little bit filmy, so I need to wash this tablecloth. And I think probably what I'm going to do the next time you see me is head to Sam's Club to pick up the new shelf that I got, and go to Hobby Lobby, I think, to get some Christmas prints. So the next time you see me is probably going to be in the afternoon. So yeah, I'll check in later. New shelf secured. All right, now let's go to Hobby Lobby and get some fabric. I made it to the Hobby Lobby, and the goal of this trip is to get Christmas and holiday inspired fabric for applique and also for scrunchies. So let's go inside and see what we can find. So this is actually a different Hobby Lobby than the one I went to last time, and I'm kind of lost. Okay, I don't know where anything is. It was just on the opposite side of what the other store was like. Well, it's looking a little bare on the Christmas stuff. The other one had so many cute ones. That's really disappointing. Okay, I'll look through these and maybe ask if they have more that they've just not put back yet, but this is really disappointing. Well, that was pretty disappointing. They didn't have like really any Christmas fabrics, and the ones that they did were like not cute, or the pattern was just like way too big to be used for like what I want to use them for. So that's very, very frustrating. Good thing this is like pretty close to the Joann's, so I think I'm gonna head over there and see if they have anything. This is what their Christmas selection is looking like, and I just am not feeling any of these. Hobby Lobby just had so much cuter ones, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll just keep looking. Just kidding, they have all of this whole section. Okay, I'll have to look through and see if I like any. See, I like kind of like traditional scenes like that, but that's like too big for like what I'm looking for. I like those horses. I was kind of looking at, there's one I saw. Like, I like this little blue one. I like this one that has like the nutcrackers on it. That's pretty cute. Okay, so maybe there's a couple of cute ones here. I thought I was going to strike out, so I didn't get a cart, but I got these three, and I think they're super cute. It's kind of hard to see because of how I'm holding them. I got like that one, and then that one, and then that one. So here's a better view of them. I got one that's like a nutcracker ballet thing, I think, and then Santa cookies and cups and stuff like that, and then just also another little cute one. Secured, and they used a coupon. It's Tuesday night. I don't think I mentioned this earlier. Maybe I did, but it's Tuesday. I didn't film anything yesterday because I just had kind of like a rest and recalibrate day. So it's Tuesday night, and Ethan came in here and he helped me finish building that shelf. So we've got our two shelves ready, and I went ahead and moved over some of the bags kind of into like that back corner where it may be a little bit hard to like access it, just because like I'll have all of these bags down here if I need them, and then, you know, I can make my way to get those. But the goal is to try to fill up these empty parts with as much inventory as possible. I don't know why it's like, okay, we're good, now we're focused. Okay, so the goal is to fill it up with cups, hats, everything, and, you know, just get it all stocked and ready to go. is the final product for tonight. I think I'm gonna call it at that, but I've got, you know, some bags. I've got these shirts that I need to restock in my box I take to craft fairs because I sold out of a 2XL. So I need to take some of those, and also here's some more of the Made for Sunny Days. But I need to make those ones back there, if it'll focus. I need to make those Always Be Kind shirts this week, and I also need to do, so this is like my stack of like 2 being embroidered this week, like these 2. So these are for the Always Be Kind, and this is for a custom order for a vendor friend for her kid. And I've got these hats, those hats, and these cups. So I got like 6 of each cup or something, and then I like didn't realize I had like some cups like over here in this corner. So I ended up just like having to put them right there. But yeah, I think it's coming together really, really good. I think it's gonna definitely make my space look a lot crisper and cleaner. And also, like, my idea is to maybe put like my sewing machine and the heat press down there when not in use. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna call it a night on that one. Yeah, okay, see you tomorrow. Happy Wednesday. So today during nap, I think I'm going to focus maybe on just doing some embroidery stuff. I have a custom order of a kid sweatshirt for a vendor friend that I need to work on, and I also wanted to restock some of the sizes of the Always Be Kind shirt. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. I'm going to do all of my hooping and stuff in here just because I have this huge table space, and look, my heat press fits perfect right there. I'm going to see if I can put, or I guess I need to scoot it over a little bit more and I can put my sewing machine right there, because that would be a really good idea for storage. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna do all my hooping in here and then put it on the machine in the other room.
Stop doing all that you should. When I get mad, you're giving me everything I want. How come you can't be the same way, even on the days we get along? Instead of changing when you want, cause that's when I stop tripping and you start fixing every little thing that you did, so I don't end up with another man. Instead I'm giving up, you start to know how long it's gonna last. Right before I say it's over with, I'm through with this, I'm throw it in the trash. That's when I need you, but I'm leaving, but come see me, leave me alone. Hate you, but I love you more. I love you more. I love you more. I love you more. Hate you, but I love you more. Sometimes I get comfortable and do whatever you want. I can't kiss and you can clean as soon as I get home, but it's never good enough. Something always wrong. You take advantage of my love. Hell no, cause that's when I start tripping and you start fixing every little thing that you did, so I don't end up with another man. Instead I'm giving up, you start to know how long it's gonna last. Right before I say it's over with, I'm through with this, I'm throw it in the trash. That's when I need you, but I'm leaving, but come see me, leave me alone. Hate you, but I love you more. I love you more. I love you more. I love you more. Hate you, but I love you more. Don't stop doing what you did to get me. Baby, you should need a reason to show me how much, oh, you love me. You show me you need me. You told me you'd die if I don't stay by your side. I know you're lying, boy. That's when I start tripping and you start fixing every little thing that you did, so I don't end up with another man. Instead I'm giving up, you start to know how long it's gonna last. Right before I say it's over with, I'm through with this, I'm throw it in the
I think that's going to be the only embroidery that I'm going to be able to get done today during nap time. I realized that I was actually low / almost out of the polymesh stabilizer that I like to use for the Comfort Colors t-shirts. So I ordered some of that on Amazon, and that should be here tomorrow. So I'll work on that tomorrow. And also, I kind of ran out of time today because I had a friend come by and he dropped off some stuff that he sells on Etsy and Fair that he wanted me to test out at markets, and I thought I would show you some of the stuff that he brought. In a couple of vlogs back, I was talking about how when I was at one of my craft fairs at Baldwin Park Community Market, one of the vendors came up to talk to me, and it was actually the husband of a person who works with my husband, and he's just been in contact with me since then. And he sells items wholesale usually, but he does some selling on Etsy too, and he knows that I'm kind of like in like the baby space and stuff like that. So he had some items that he wanted me to check out and maybe bring to the market to see how they do for me. So he brought a couple over that I'm going to try to take to the market on Saturday, and I thought I'd show you what they are and talk a little bit about them. So all of these products are handmade in India. He is Indian, they are Indian, and they work with people that they know over like in India who are trying to kind of like get into the American market with some of their stuff, and I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, so all these items are handmade in India, and they are a brand name. They're called like Plushie. Let me see here, Plushie. See, it's spelled like kind of like Plushie, but it's like Plushie. And so this is a brand name, but it's only available in India right now, so they're trying to like test it out in American market. So I thought that was pretty cool. So the first thing we have is this like acacia wood baby rattler. Super cute, I like that. And these are all handmade, like I was saying. They've got these little like crocheted stuffed animals. This is kind of their big thing, or like soft toys. So this is one of them. It's like a little elephant. How cute. It's really, really soft and handmade. I like that. And then they've got this little hand crocheted, call it like a little angel doll. It's got little wings. So there's that one. And then this one's my favorite. It's a little unicorn. Cute. She's got a little tutu on her little dress. So yeah, also hand crocheted. And then they've kind of got these little sets where you can get this little unicorn basket, and then a kind of matching like unicorn baby blanket. Very cute. And then the last thing is this set like this. Yep. So in the set, it's got a little pink llama. Hello. And then like a matching like llama blanket. So yeah, so that's all the stuff that my friend brought me to try out at the market on Saturday. I don't know how well it's gonna do. It's more kind of like a testing thing as opposed to like me like really getting into selling it or anything like that. So yeah, so I think that might be all that I get to do for nap time today, so I will check in later. It's Wednesday night, and I think probably the only thing I'm going to do tonight is start prepping my fabric to get cut to make the Halloween costumes for my twin boys. They're going to be Pain and Panic. Don't remember which one's which, Pain or Panic. I'll figure it out and I'll put it on the screen. But I just need to cut this fabric because I'm going to sew them little overalls that they can wear to be those characters. So let's go ahead and get to cutting.
Passenger side, I couldn't be your sunshine. We're up in the air, but I'm down for the ride. I couldn't be your sunshine, yeah.
So I think what I'm going to try to work on today, not really business related, more kind of like life related, but it's going to be sewing the Halloween costumes. And though it may not be business related, I am trying to work on my skills at making kid clothing, so that's business related, so I'm counting it. But I think what I'm going to do is, instead of like working on like one costume fully at a time, I'm gonna like do the same steps on both of them, if that makes sense, so that I am kind of like doing the same thing. Like I'll make the pocket on this one, and then I'll do this pocket, and then I'll move on and move on. I think that'll be easier, kind of like remembering the steps and referencing the instructions. So I think I'm gonna start working on that, and yeah, let's just get started.
From a movie scene to made up people in my dreams. The last time, if I recall, was a feeling of being alone. I don't know if where I'm going isn't far, but in case I go, no need to be stressed. Gotta take it home. I really miss the shade of blue. Just take it slow. I'll wait to find love. Better hear the call again. For now I will feel the ocean view, and I pray that it won't be over soon. Oh my, I miss the sun. Just wait, it won't be too long till we arrive the coming day. Please ignore my restless face.
Nap time is coming to an end. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, as it always goes, but I got most of these straps ready. I just have to do the top stitch on them. So I did one top stitch, and then I have the pocket on the front of both of them. So yeah, I was hoping to have more done, but that's how it goes. So I'll check in later.
I really miss the shade of blue. Just take it slow. I'll wait to find love. Better hear the call again. For now I will feel the ocean view, and I pray that it won't be over soon.
Happy Friday. So last night I finished sewing the overalls. I have a couple of like cleanup things I have to do, like cutting some like loose threads, and also just like getting rid of some of the loose threads that are just like hanging on there. I am a firm believer that sometimes wrinkles don't want to come out. So I ironed like the bejesus out of this, and still very wrinkled, so I have to figure out what to do about that. And I also need to spritz it with a little bit of water to get off the disappearing like ink pen. So I gotta do that, and I'll do a little try on of these maybe later today with them if they are in the mood to do so. But yeah, so today nap I'm going to work on getting the Always Be Kind shirts restocked, and so I just need to like cut out my stabilizer and then hoop them and put them on the machine. So I think I only have 3 of those t-shirts that I need to restock. That's all I bought in my last little t-shirt order. So I've got 3 of those to do, And if I have enough time, I would like to finish sewing the DIY crossbody bag that I started a couple vlogs back that was sent to me by this company called Babylon Leather. I've not been working on it as hard as I should, but I'm really close to being done with it, and I thought I'd finish it on here with you guys and show you how I feel about it. So enough talking, let's get to embroidering.
Intimacy is all I ever wanted, for someone to keep having till the day I don't fly. Reality, my bottle's always empty. Drift between the bedrooms, did I let it pass me? How could I ever know? Is it just another flame? Right when I thought it was mine meant to be, I'm like a rowboat swept out the sea, hoping that someone's looking for me. Water cuts me like a blade. If the wind dry up, I'll never care. I'm left here in silence. If there's only silence, will I be okay? It'll be okay.
Okay, there's the bag all done. You zip it. Bop. And then it came with, you didn't have to do anything to this part. Here's the strap. Woo. Bada bing, bada bop. Yep. So that was pretty fun. It did take me a long time. I definitely got better at it as like I went along. Obviously you can kind of like tell where my stitching like wasn't so good like when I first started out, but then like by the time I was done with it, like so good. But here, I'll model it for you. Hold on. Okay, so here it is. I'm gonna model it. Oh, who is she? Oh, so yeah, so it's just like a little crossbody bag. Cute. I'm wondering if I can like finagle it in a way to make it like, no, probably not. But yeah, it's just like a little simple crossbody bag that I sewed myself. I thought that was really fun, so thank you again to Babylon Leather for sending me this. I think it took me probably around 10 hours to finish. I was slower and not as good with my stitching in the beginning, and then as like I kind of learned more how to do it, I became quicker and the stitches looked better. But yeah, I think that's like a fun little thing that you can do if you want to craft your own bags, or if you're crafty but you don't really know like how you want to start out. So kind of like a DIY kit might be what you're looking for, instead of just like straight up going into hand sewing. So they were gracious enough to give you guys a discount code of Bailey15. I'll put it in the description box below if you want to check it out. This would be a good gift for maybe a mom, sister, aunt, anyone who likes handbags and maybe want to make their own, or just treat yourself. So yeah, thanks again to Babylon Leather. Okay, so switching gears here, I just got an Amazon package. Let me show you. Yeah, she's a big boy. So this is for the craft fairs coming up. So let's go ahead and open it. I'll turn it around maybe. Bam. It's a really big chalkboard. Ta-da. So the reason I got the chalkboard is because I thought it'd be a good idea to put it on the outside of my, my booth area and have it say like, make your own t-shirt station, so that people know it exists. and that they would like to go to it. So yeah, I tried to get like the biggest one I could find. So I think this one, let's see what it says. So it's like 40 by 20. So it's really big. I was trying to get this other one on Amazon. That was like a part of the Prime Day deals for like $20 cheaper, but it wasn't gonna get here until like Monday. And I thought for this event specifically, it's supposed to be really big. I didn't want to wait till Monday, so I got it. So I'm gonna try to put it together and test it out. So it is two-sided, so you can write on this side, or you can also write on this side. And this might be a silly observation, but I feel like it's much more woody than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was gonna be more like, is the word composite? I don't know if that's the right word or not. I thought it was gonna be less woody, more fakey. But no, that's just like wood. It's not even really that smooth. It's kind of funny. Okay, so this is the box of goodies it came with, so let's open it. Okay, so here, oh, came with a lot of different colors. So let's see what it looks like with the pink on it. Window marker. Okay, so you have to do. You have to like do this thing to it. Okay. And then so let me write. All right. I have the worst handwriting ever, so do not judge me for this. So I said DIY shirts, number 1, pick your design. 2, pick your shirt, watch it get made. Okay. I don't know what else to write on the board right now. I'll probably wait till I get there tomorrow to finish writing like what I'm thinking. Maybe just like prices of stuff. But yeah, I love how big it is. And I love how bright this chalk marker is. So nap time is probably coming to a close here in a second. They've actually slept way longer than I could have hoped. So it's almost like 4 o'clock now really. So, oh, I think I might have just heard a voice. Oh, I did. Okay, so I'll check in later tonight.
Nothing like your smile in the morning, following the linings on your cheeks. 'Cause baby, in your absence life is boring, so I'll never leave. It's easier to love when it's you by my side, shining through the cracks like the first morning light, feeling like a child through the days and the nights, living in your arms as years go by. It's easier to love, oh, oh, easier to love, oh, oh. There's nothing like the way that you adore me. I can feel love from miles away. And the light in your eyes tells me stories of life in a more perfect place where I wanna stay. It's easier to love when it's you by my side, shining through the cracks like the first morning light, feeling like a child through the days and the nights, living in your arms as years go by. It's easier to love, oh, oh, easier to love, oh, oh. If the sky is falling down on
It's Saturday morning, so I'm about to leave to go to my market. We actually started this journey on kind of a really bad note. And I think I mentioned this earlier, and I don't know why I didn't test it earlier, and I don't know why I put all my eggs in one basket. But like the power bank, like the Cat power bank or whatever that I got from Costco like last year, that has never been reliable. I don't know why I decided to rely on it today. Just doesn't work. you can't use it. So the DIY shirt station that I had Ethan pack for and I prepared for really hard this week, can't do it. That cat thing just like doesn't work, so I'm really upset about that, and I'm very, very frustrated because like that's like what I was gonna focus really hard on at this market. So I'm pretty mad about that. So like I had to take in kind of like all the stuff that I brought out here for that, because I didn't want to have a whole bunch of extra weight in the car and like at the market if I wasn't even gonna use it. So I'm pretty upset about that. So don't buy any cat brand like power banks or whatever, because we've used it to start the car, but like I don't know, just we charged it literally for like 12 hours or whatever. No battery. It's got no battery. So yeah, so that's really, really frustrating. So I guess I'm gonna have to figure out something else to get. I can't use the inverter. The heat press has like too much voltage. It won't work with like the Ryobi inverters that I use. So yeah, not the best start to the market, especially because like I felt like this market was going to be kind of like the best time to use it, because it's kind of like a fall festival. So there's gonna be like a lot of kids, I think, and so it's just kind of like, I'm not the happiest camper about that, let's just say that. But yeah, it's 8:10. I meant to get on the road like a long time ago, but this whole like battery debacle has just kind of like made this whole situation just, I'm late, that's what I'm gonna say. But it takes me about an hour to get there. It's 8:10 right now. Setup begins technically at 8:30, but it starts at 11. So if I get there like a little bit after 9, I mean, that's still like a lot of time to get set up, especially now that I don't have like the DIY shirt station. It's just kind of like my normal setup. I don't have to try to like finagle with anything. So yeah, I hope today goes good. It did not start good, but I'm gonna be there. The event's from 11 to 4. So it's gonna be like an all day thing for me. So yeah, let's just, everyone put their good vibes out there for me, because I would really like for today to go good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get over there.
Terrible things started happening when you walked away. So that's why I stay right here. Cause when all of my dreams seem so out of reach, you're crystal clear. You don't disappear, baby, no. So why would I unfollow you when you're the only thing unhallowed me? And why would I try to hide the truth when I feel so empty without you? It's getting a little bit out of control, the way you look so good without trying it out. And this addiction isn't good for my health, but I don't wanna spend another night by myself. Cause I know that I would be dumb to let you go. So why would I unfollow you when you're the only thing unhallowed me? And why would I try to hide the truth when I feel so empty without you?
Okay, so I am pretty much done and set up, except for I want to write on my board. I had to erase the whole like, you know, DIY shirt station. I just like actually just turn it around. So I'm gonna put like gifts and baby blah 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 like on there. So then I've got my rack. This rack, I had to tie the body of the mannequin to it because it keeps falling over because it's pretty windy. And then I've got all my different hats, my mirror, my stickers, and then I have this like the plushie thing. It's kind of like my vendor spotlight guest vendor that has one of each of the things. So yeah, so and I got my sign up because I am a good vendor. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm all set up and ready to go. I thought I would show you kind of like the area. So this is Sensational Farms. I might have to put some music over that music. They've got bounce houses, they've got games, and let me like go around and show you some of the stuff. It's like a photo area, and there's like pumpkins and stuff. There are a bunch of vendors. Yeah, pretty cool. I have high hopes for this one, so let's hope that it starts good. It's like, let me see what time it is. 10:55, so I have 5 minutes until it starts. So yeah, I'm happy and I am ready to get this day started. Gonna be a long one. Well, we're starting off strong. 2 sales in the first 5 minutes. Oh my god! There are a lot of people out here. Yeah, there's like little bounce houses and stuff. Fun. So it's not exactly 12 yet, it's like 11:58, but there's been kind of like a lull in people coming in. Not like a big lull, but like there's been people coming in like left and right, which is really, really good. So this is gonna be like my only chance to check in, I think, before 12. But yeah, it's gone really, really good. I've got about 150 in sales right now, and I'm a little worried I'm going to run out of tumblers. So yeah, good problem to have, but I'm like an hour away from home, so it's not like Ethan can bring it to me. So, but I'm gonna put you in the corner and see what we can see. This isn't my 2 o'clock check-in, but I just thought I would say it. Hour and a half in, and I've already broken my best sales record. So I'm at like 227 right now. So like, but bad thing, I'm out of mama tumblers. So that's not good. But I'll check in again at 1. Heard a heartbeat in this ghost town. Who's in my mind but you, but you? Oh yeah, tell me when the sun goes down. Who sees my secret truth? When the night comes, I meet you in the shallows. 3 o'clock check-in, so it's actually going pretty good. I'm at like 279 right now. We've actually had a little bit of like a lull in the last like 30 minutes or so, but there are still like a ton of people, and obviously 279 is like really, really good for me. So yeah, so I hope that the streak continues. I still have, you know, I have like 3 hours left. But yeah, out of the mama tumbler, running really low on the floral bouquet tumbler. So that's kind of annoying, but what can you do, you know? So I'm gonna set you up and see if we can get some good time lapse of what's going on at Sensational Farms. Also, I need to buy hairspray because I've been curling my hair for these events and I've not had hairspray for well over a month. So that's a me problem.
It gets too deep, pull me from the top. Signal the lighthouse, I'll meet you in the shelter. Against the storm, I'll be by your side. It's true, only this moment with you, with you. When the night comes, I'll meet you in the shallows. It gets too deep, I'll pull you from the top.
It's 2:13. I was not able to check in at 2 because I had a lot of people in the booth. But guys, oh my god, I'm at $508. What? Okay, so that's super duper exciting. It is funny because I feel like there's like nobody coming in, and then all of a sudden there's like 3 people coming in. So that is so sick. Okay, so I'm gonna probably put you back in that corner and see if we can catch like people coming in, because I feel like when I tried to put you in that corner the last time, like no one came in. But God, I'm so excited. This is like, thank God. I was like really worried that it was just always gonna be a bust, but I'm officially actually sold out of the mama tumblers. I think I said earlier that I was, and then I found another one, but now I am officially sold out of the mama tumblers. So that's fine. But yeah, okay, bye. o'clock check-in, so I'm sitting around $5.98, which is crazy. That's awesome. That's nearly triple my best market so far, so that's super excited about that. We still have an hour left, so hopefully we sell out of something else, because that would be pretty sweet and pretty exciting. I mean, even if we didn't, like, that's fine. If we didn't sell anything this last hour, it'd still be like crazy. But yeah, so I'm really glad that today has gone well, since it did not start very well. I was very dramatic this morning and very upset, but it's definitely made up for it. So I have 2 more whimsy markets this year, and I'm expecting those to be even better because they're holiday markets. So yeah, hopefully this last hour is good. Let's go ahead and crank it out. Also, I don't think I ever mentioned, this is what I wrote on my sign, and actually people have stopped and really like read it for kind of a long time. Like, they'll sit here and they'll really take it in, so that's good. But yeah, my handwriting doesn't look that bad.
It's been a long time. We both fight the same fight, and I'm tired. Turn on the light. I'm afraid of the night, and I'm tired. We both put our hearts across the line that was drawn, and now we're intertwined. We roll down roaring fields. Tell me, is this real? Stand in my doorway, call out to me. I'll keep you a secret if you want, baby.
I'm all packed up and ready to go home, but that was definitely the best market I've had by far. So I think my booth fee was around like $64. That includes like, it was like $60 with tax, and then I made around $662. So that's awesome. That's literally triple the amount that I made from like my best market that I've ever had, which I think was like Collective Corner. I think that was around like $219, $220-ish. So literally 3 times more. So that makes me feel very, very good, very confident, very hopeful moving forward, that as like fall and kind of like the holiday season starts to come, that events will be more, you know, events will be more well attended. And this event was really big because it was like a big fall festival. So there was like, you could pick your own pumpkin, and there was like food trucks, like face painting, and just like a bunch of things for kids to do. So it was definitely kind of like my like target demographic, with like parents, young kids, or pregnant people, and kind of just like young people in general. So it was just a really, really good event for me, because I was a little bit nervous, or you know, it was a little bit disheartening last week making $0 at an event. So I did not want to repeat that, and I knew I wasn't going to repeat it at this one, but I did not know that it was going to go so good. So I do have 2 whimsy events coming up, one in November and one in December, so hopefully those ones do good too. I think the one in December is not here at Sensational Farms. I'm not sure, I don't remember. But yeah, so I'm very, very thankful for how today went. So yeah, I could not have asked for a better day. So the next market I have is Collective Corner next week. So hopefully that one will do good too. I don't know if there's still construction going on in the road in front. I have to see. I think it might still be under construction. I don't know, but hopefully next week goes good too. I don't know if I'll do my DIY shirt station there, just because it's kind of like a more kind of hip demographic instead of like people with their children. It's kind of more just like young, like early 20s, late 20s, early 30s kind of crowd. So I'll think about if I want to do that or not. So next week, I think I might start working on some Christmas and holiday themed sweatshirts. So I gotta order the sweatshirts. But I think earlier in this vlog, I got the fabric to do applique with those. So I'm gonna maybe try to start that. I definitely need to make some more cowboy boot sweatshirts, because that was definitely my biggest seller. I think I sold 4 cowboy boot sweatshirts today, which is really funny because I've not sold any of those yet at a market. So that's really, really good. But definitely the big top sellers today were my tumblers. I sold out of the Mama tumbler and the expensive and difficult tumbler. So how interesting. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tomorrow we're actually going to Magic Kingdom, so maybe I'll include a little bit of like Disney footage at the end of this. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I hope you have a good week, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
somebody, I say you don't cross my mind. And she doesn't know that your favorite place is still mine. Now I take the long way home, avoid what I can't let go. I don't always think about you, but sometimes I do, 'cause sometimes I drive through all of the streets we used to on First Avenue. 'Cause sometimes I don't even know where I'm going at first. All of the turns that I had to unlearn, back to the surface, the feeling of all that we were. I don't always think about you till First Avenue, that's when I do. That's when I do. I guess the truth is I can't leave memories behind. When she asks about you, I hesitate every time. Every time. I don't always think about you, but sometimes I do, 'cause sometimes I drive through all of the streets we used to on First Avenue. 'Cause sometimes I don't even know where I'm going at first. All of the turns that I had to unlearn, back to the surface, the feeling of all that we were. I don't always think about you till First Avenue, that's when I do.